belly dance. The other opponents don't stand a chance. I'll beat them with the radiant style. I'm the hottest thing this side of the Nile.
And hot she is indeed. Little Egypt is a big hit with the fans, especially when she belly dances. She uses it, she says, as a type of aerobic exercise. And it must work because I'm starting to sweat a little myself right up here in the booth.
Little Egypt. Her opponent today from Kiev, Russia, managed by Aunt Kitty, Colonel Ninotchka.
Look at that smug look on Colonel Ninotchka. She thinks she's won the match already. Look at her. She loves to taunt the fans with her Russian flag. And she's got some true blue patriots here tonight. Waving that red flag in front of them is like waving it in front of an American bull. She's calling for the microphone. She wants to talk to the crowd.
Mr. McLean, are you sure that this little dancing person is prepared to wrestle with Ninotchka? It's like dancing at her own funeral.
Well, after insulting the audience, she begins to insult the little dancing girl. Will she get away with it? That remains to be... Whoa! Look at that! The little dancing girl is showing Ninotchka some high stepping right off the bat, catching her with a tremendous drop kick and a headbutt. Hello, everybody. Mike Morgan monitoring moves and maneuvers as Little Egypt tries to take Ninotchka down. So far, this hold has been about as effective as trying to catch a 747 with fly paper. And Little Egypt's clothesline has no effect on the big Russian. Ninotchka brushes it off and catches her opponent off the rope. She's got a high in the air and a crushing suplex to the girl from Alexandria, Egypt. Ninotchka says she's gonna do her own version of the Dance of the Seven Veils. I know she may have some ballet training, but I would not want to see Ninotchka belly dance. It could be too much for any mortal human being to stomach. Look at her trying to humiliate Little Egypt with her own veil. Oh, you know, since Ninotchka's loss to Tina Ferrari, her disposition's been about as bitter as a Siberian winter. She tries a little shimmying of her own as she slams Little Egypt to the mat. Little Egypt is in pain here, folks. Oh, she's enjoying mocking her opponent. She hasn't smiled this much since the last May Day parade. Oh, I think Little Egypt's bitten off more than she can chew today, fans. She's being tossed around like a leaf in a sandstorm. And Ninotchka seems to be having a red letter day here. Ninotchka is trying to climb the ladder back into contention for a crown match, and she's using Little Egypt as a stepping stone. As a matter of fact, she's been stepping all over her in this match. Oh, she's got her by the hair. There's Ninotchka's patented bear hug. When she clamps down with her arms, it's enough to make a grizzly give up. Oh, and Little Egypt is struggling to fight her way out of it, struggling desperately, and oh, gets a backbreaker for her trouble. Ninotchka grabs the last veil, appropriately enough, red, and rolls her opponent up like a carpet. For the pin. And she gets the 3 count and throws down the 7th veil in Little Egypt's face for the final insult.
The winner of the match, Colonel Ninotchka.
Now, Amy, I want you to stick your tongue out and face the window.
Is the light better over there?
No, I'm just mad at the guy across the street.
Then Nutchka is not too smart. You're telling me. She won a gold medal in the Olympics and had it bronzed.
Sega challenges you with the ultimate video game. The Sega Master System, with twice as much memory
Dad?
as any other video game. Advanced video technology like scrolling back.
See the princess fly in. I couldn't tell if she was swinging in or on a broomstick. But there she is, fans, the only wrestler in the world who travels by cage. And when Dementia and Princess of Darkness get together, there's no telling what's going to happen. The princess helps her partner, her cohort, her nemesis in crime, out of the cage. A baby doll. Oh, it looks like Dementia's got a secret admirer. Well, let me tell you, if I was an admirer of hers, I'd keep it a secret, too. The princess seems to be giving Dementia some instructions, and wait, she's charging with her axe. She wants to chop Mountain Fiji down to size. The referee is trying to get the axe away from her, and it may well be a life and death struggle. Oh, and Dementia's down. The ref may have opened Pandora's box by tangling with her. And she headbutts Mountain Fiji with no effect. It's like running into a brick wall. A low blow there. But Dementia rams herself into Fiji recklessly, trying to weaken her. And another headbutt. You could hear the thud from that one in the last row. Dementia charges again. Wait, Fiji has caught her. She pulls off the hockey mask and hits it with a slap shot of her own. Dementia is reeling from the effects of that blow. She catches Fiji from behind. It's like trying to scale Mountain Fiji. She maneuvers Fiji over to her corner. The Princess of Darkness has that hypnotic mojo bone in her hand. Fiji flings off Dementia. Did you see that flash? Suddenly, Fiji has a glazed look in her eyes. Could she be in a trance, fans? The princess moves the giant back step by step, step by step. And now Dementia grabs the bone. She's liable to start chewing on it like the hydrophobic animal she is. Princess is going through some strange hand gestures. Look, she is toying with Fiji, making her laugh virtually at will, and a maniacal laugh, unlike Fiji's usual cheerful, hearty self. The princess commands her to erupt. She looks like she's going to explode. Oh, I wouldn't want to be in the front row if that should happen. Fiji is in a strange frenzy. And look at that evil glint in Fiji's eyes. That's something I thought I'd never see. Little Fiji's come into the ring to try and snap his sister out of it. I don't believe it. Mountain Fiji just swatted her own sister like a fly. I am in shock. The whole arena's in shock. Mountain Fiji, who would do anything to protect her sister, has just attacked her. This is the most disgraceful thing I've ever seen. The Princess of Darkness has turned Mountain Fiji into an evil puppet and is using her to pummel little Fiji. Oh, my. my, Fiji can't help herself. The agony she must be going through inside, knowing she's squashing the sister she loves so much. But look, little Fiji refuses to give up on her sister, despite the beating she's taken. That's how strong the bond is between these two island girls. That Princess of Darkness is pure evil. She has Mountain Fiji using the most despicable tactics on her own sister, things she would never do to any opponent under any circumstances. Well, and the princess, oh, the princess is loving it all. What a cruel and twisted woman she is. She's reveling in these perversions as Mountain Fiji tries to twist her own sister's head off. The referee may have to stop this match before little Fiji is seriously hurt because she is seriously overmatched by her own sister. Now, she's got her up. Is it a pile driver? No, she manages to prevent it. But the threat is there. Mountain Fiji changes her grip to try something else. Evil, perverse, something motivated by the terrible Princess of Darkness. Now Dementia's throwing her 2 cents in. Oh, 2 cents. More like a size 12 boot. Oh, and again, and again. And now she's going for the axe. She's making the referee pay for his actions earlier. He can't focus on the action while he's fighting off this nutcase. And Mountain Fiji has her sister up in the air. She's gonna throw her into the seats. The referee is calling for the bell. Wait, the bell. It's broken the trance. Mountain Fiji has gotten out of the spell. She grabs Dementia, saving the referee, and heaves her right out of the ring. And now she grabs the princess and throws her out as well.
The winner of the match, Mountain Fiji.
Fiji is going after them after what they put her and her sister through.
Dimension, Princess of Darkness have been disqualified. The winner, Mountain Fiji.
She's got the princess up and drops her in the cage. And now she's going after the dazed Dementia as well. Up the Daisy Dementia, and she's got them both in the cage. Well, let me tell you, fans, those two really deserve each other. A couple of maniacs that are better locked away for the safety of the entire free world. Stay tuned for more exciting action from the gorgeous ladies of wrestling, Glow.
Waitress! Waitress!
Yeah, what do you want?
Is the food here really bad?
Are you kidding? We get care packages from India.
Hey, is there anything worse than having a sister like Mountain Fiji?
Yeah, girl, have one like little Fiji.
If you've been arrested for drunk driving or charged with...
She doesn't even try to hide her weapons anymore, and that's the terrorist mentality for you.
Palestine's opponent today, representing the United States, from Skokie, Illinois, Americana. The combatants will bring their designated flag to ring
Americana salutes her flag proudly. Oh, and it's just like Palestina to sneak attack her. She'd like nothing better than to have a terrorist flag raised in the ring today. Oh, and she has really gone to work, choking Americana with her own cape. She flings her down. Americana is trapped in her cape, and Palestina won't release her. Palestina steps up the attack. Finally, Americana gets released from her cape. Palestina comes in, a belly kick. And Americana goes down. Oh, and naturally, Palestina will kick Americana when she's down. You can't expect her to do anything else. Oh, a knee drop to the belly. And now she's fighting. She is really pulling out all of the terrorist stuff. She wants to claim a victory for terrorism today. Americana recovers, but Palestina, she's really sinking her teeth into Americana's leg. This Palestina lives up to her reputation as the desert rat. The referee is warning her, but totally ignoring the referee's warning, he has to pull her off. Now, normally, Palestina would have been disqualified. But this match is of international importance. The whole world is watching this one. Americana is battling back. This is the United States versus terrorism, and Americana is showing Palestina that terrorist attacks will not be tolerated, whether in embassies, airports, or in the wrestling ring. By the hair, that Palestina is a dirty fighter, man. She's a perfect example of that cold, cunning, terrorist mind in action. But Americana refuses to give up, just as people across the world will never bow to terrorism. Palestina gets her licks in too, grabbing the hair, concealing it from the referee with her body. She flings her into the ropes, and she's up in the air. Up! Look at that evil grin as she body slams her into the canvas. Americana is down, but not out. She struggles to her feet, grabbed by the hair again by Palestina. Look at that cold look on her face as she swings her around and into the ropes, and out! Americana fights back with a quick knee to the chest, putting the terrorist down. She grabs her by the head. She's up. A low blow to the belly. Into the ropes. And up again for another body slam. No, Americana reverses it. She reverses it and shows Palestina how a good American body slam is done. Americana is preparing something. And she's got Palestina in a sunset flip. This could be it. This could be it, Glow fans, but wait a minute. Matilda the Hun comes into the ring and breaks up the pin. What kind of evil alliance could there be between her and Palestina? Matilda knocks the referee out of the ring. Matilda says, well, all Americans are wimps. Well, she and Palestina are cut from the same cloth. A dirty rag it is, too. And they're really doing a number on Americana. They're preparing to swing her out of the ring, and now it's into the ropes. And now she is kicking Americana out of the ring with punishing blows of those huge feet. Americana's down on the concrete at ringside. Matilda prepares something now, something nefarious, something evil, and it's, into the concrete pillar. And look, Palestina is there by the American flag. She's grabbing it. This is deplorable. This is disgusting. This is why all Americans should watch this, to see what these filthy terrorists would do to our flag throughout the world, dancing on it in their filthy combat boots. She's using the flag to sweep the floor. Fans, I apologize, but look, Spanish Red is making her way into the ring, probably to help Palestina, but no! What's this? Spanish Red drop kicks Palestina. She's got the flag now, saving it. I don't believe it. Could we be seeing the birth of a new Spanish Red? Oh, she has kicked Palestina again. She's raising the American flag. What a turnaround. Spanish Red has always claimed to be a true blue American, and she is certainly proving it here.
Palestina is disqualified for outside interference. The winner of the match,
Americana, the victor again. And Spanish Red emphasizes the red in the red, white, and blue. It goes to show that a true American comes in all races, creeds, and colors. She wants to address the crowd.
One thing I won't tolerate is the desecration of the American flag.
You tell them.
Spanish people will always stand behind the flag. Today, tomorrow, forever.
Spanish Red holding up the American flag, coming in to save Americana. We'll be back in a moment, fans. Stay tuned.
Hello again, everybody. This is Rich King. Join me along with Doug Buffone tonight here at 10 o'clock for Sports Beat 50. Our special guest will be the Bears' retiring safety, Gary Fensick.
Susie Spirit is a mom.
We'll make her crawl back in her hole.
Must have been an act of grace.
Sugar's got a French fried face.
You think that's cute, don't you, Angel Attaché? Your opponent today, first from Philadelphia, PA, Susie Spirit.
My gymnastics moves are really slick. No one can catch me, I'm too quick. My drop kicks are out of sight. You think they're packed with dynamite.
And her partner from New Orleans, Louisiana, Sugar.
Glow fans. Motormouth Mike Morgan monitoring moves and maneuvers for this matchup. Susie and Sugar attack with 2 drop kicks, but Attaché ducked. Now these two work their opponent's legs. Angel picking up Susie Spirit and taking her for a spin. And drops her. Attaché trying for a half grab. And her partner helps out with a kick. The referee sends the biker back to a corner. And the Mean Marine opens up on Sugar. These two met before. Sugar was burned by the Heavy Metal Sisters, and Attaché knows she can't let up on this accomplished grappler. Angel grabs a leg for some double teaming. And Kitty distracting the referee while her pair does their dirty work. Susie Spirit comes in to break it up, but the official ushers her back to a corner. Angel tags in, and she's bringing a chain with her. Sugar just manages to tag Susie. And the All-American girl flattens the biker with a somersault and high kicks Attaché. She catches Angel with those long acrobatic legs and flips it to the mat. But the mercenary is right on her. Both these teams move with great speed. It's hard to keep track of all the action, but they're really doing a number on Susie Spirit now. Ooh, Angel hits her with a flying headbutt. They're trying to ground this high flyer. He tries for a tag, but the biker stops her. Susie straining, stretching to reach her partner. Angel holding tight to her leg, not wanting to deal with a fresh Sugar. And for some reason, Angel lets go. Oh, that's why Attaché has decked Sugar and is waiting in a place. The Marine grabs her outstretched arm and pulls. She holds it, while a partner delivers some vicious knees to the stomach. The referee breaks up the double teaming. A good official is lucky if he can catch half the illegal moves that take place when Aunt Kitty's girls are in the ring, and that's how well she schools them in rule breaking. Oh, a big backbreaker. And now Angel shows off her wings with a flying knee drop. Susie is in real trouble. And Attaché emulates a paratrooper, but there's no happy landing. Susie rolls out of the way and tags the masked one. Sugar runs in and catches the mercenary with a heel. Now she hip tosses Angel. And an arm drag takes down the Marine. She's making these two pay for that horrible poem they spouted, mocking her burning. Oh, Attaché smashes her from behind in that billy club. And she bats the All-American girl, too. She follows her out of the ring, blackjacking her head with that weapon. Susie elbows away free, and the Marine chases after her, brandishing that club. She rushes into the ring with Attaché hot on the heels. Alley-oop! Sugar gives her a boost for a tremendous flying body press. The mercenary kicks out at the count of 2. Angel already has her chain in hand. Susie takes a foe into the ropes. But what is this? The Marine reverses. The biker catches her and wraps that heavy chain around her neck. Attaché brings Sugar in the hard way. Angel flips the weakened Susie over the ropes, chain and off. Now she joins the mean Marine for a concentrated attack on the masked one. Double teaming is their specialty. They've got her up on the biker's shoulders. The referee warns Aunt Kitty about her girl's continued rule breaking. Attaché mounts the ropes. Oh, a devastating drop kick from the top turnbuckle levels Sugar. The mercenary helps her partner up. And Susie Spirit wipes them both out with a flying body press. Sugar leaps on the pile of grapplers, and the referee counts 3. Angel is pinned by all of the wrestlers.
The winners of the match, Sugar and Susie Spirit. Susie Spirit and Sugar the winner.
Angel think they're tough, but they're not when the going rough.
A little poem in return by the winners.
The winner, Susie Spirit.
Oh, and the Marine and biker continue their dirty ways.
Angel.
Sugar and Susie Ogun poetry, but strong on
Susie
spirit.
Spirit will be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
Sweetheart.
How you doing, Johnny C?
I'm fine. Are you ready for this big match with MTV in Hollywood?
I sure am.
All right. Oh, they're scheduled to be here. A big tag team match with you and your partner,
sneaking in from behind, setting the country girls up for an ambush. Wow, what a maneuver!
You know something? Hollywood and MTV think they're so cool. Yeah, but babe, we know the only way they can be cool is to go skinny dipping down at the creek in January.
You can talk about the creek, but Hollywood's flying head scissor almost had Tulsa up one without a pedal. Fans, these are some of the finest athletes in all of sports. They've got their training in the streets, on the farm, and in the ring. And this match is already hotter than a firecracker. Babe, the farmer's daughter, has MTV locked tight in that head scissor, while Hollywood takes Tulsa for a spin and guides her to a front row seat. Hollywood heard Sally, the farmer's daughter, was coming back to go and bringing her younger sister, Babe, with her. She called in her reinforcements, and there's one of them, Melody Trouble Vixen, MTV. She likes hard rock. Well, let's see how she likes hard canvas as Babe catches her with a flying drop kick.
I don't need very much to beat Babe. All she ever wrestled on the farm was pigs, and she still smells like them. Woo!
Also reverses Hollywood's hold and sends her crashing into ring announcer Johnny C's table. She almost landed on Mrs. Stallone, who's here to second Mountain Fiji in a big arm wrestling challenge later. I tell you, both Mrs. Stallone and Aunt Kitty have outdone themselves, bringing more new talent to grow than ever before. Every week you'll be seeing some new faces and old favorites clashing in some of the greatest matches ever. And this one is already a Pier 6 brawl. And Babe takes charge over MTV. This scuffling gal is as feisty as her sister Sally. She tries for a pin, but MTV squirms out. And Babe rolls her up again. And Hollywood breaks it up. The referee, trying to maintain some semblance of order, ushers them back to their corner. Look at them, marking him by overdoing the tag. Hollywood takes Tulsa down with a rolling tackle. Now she works her legs.
Well, Tulsa, it looks like the old country mouse is going to take on the slick city cat. That's right. And I'm going to scratch your eyes out when you come in that ring.
The Oklahoma girl is caught in a step over toe hold. And she kicks out. Tulsa is a rugged competitor. She mounts the corner. But Hollywood pulls her off, and Tulsa catches her with a double arm drag. I tell you, this country girl team can do some damage. They exchange arm drags, and the Street Beauty gets the upper hand. She's maintaining that arm bar. Hollywood has really grown as a wrestler. She knows a hold like this can weaken her opponent and give her the chance to get her own breath back.
But this little girl had a different plan. To the wrestling ring I go. It's a body slamming rodeo.
Tulsa is giving Hollywood a little scout treatment with her feet, showing her she can get down and dirty if she has to. And Kitty's girl pulls her off, and now she returns the favor. I knew this would be a hair-raising match, but I had no idea it would be taken so literally. Oh, a quick blow to the midsection. Now setting on top of her, and she gives the country girl a vicious slap. And a choke, trying to take what little air Tulsa has left. The referee calls for the break, and Tulsa takes advantage, forcing Hollywood over and into a pin. MTV pulls Tulsa off and scoots back out before the referee can see her. She's as fast as the record she spins. Melody Trouble Vixen is one of Aunt Kitty's star pupils. She got straight A's in interference. Hollywood tries to pull Tulsa into a full Nelson. Both girls are extremely worn. But the Street Girl has enough strength left to give her foe a little gray matter massage. She follows up by rubbing her face across the ropes. This definitely a sight for sore eyes. And again, Hollywood is really showing Tulsa the ropes today. Wait, Tulsa reverses the hold. Both grapplers struggling. And the Oklahoma gal takes her over in a variation of the small package. She's got her locked up like a calf in a rodeo. MTV tries to break it up, and Babe takes her over for a ride on the ropes.
The winners of the match! The winners of the match are the team of Babe, the farmer's daughter, and Tulsa!
Will you look at that? MTV has stuck a pin me sign on Babe.
You got a sign on the back of you.
Pin me.
That looks like the work of MTV. Hey, this match is over. Wait a minute.
The match may be over, but this battle rages on. These Wildcats aren't through with each other yet.
The winners, your winners, Tulsa and Babe.
Struggling in and out of the ring. Still taking it to one another despite the bell, despite the announcement of victory. And now the ring announcer gets caught right in the middle of the action. This battle continues. They're going to have to call security in a moment the way this thing is going. Johnny trying to break it up with very little success, I might add.
This match is over.
Now he's totally caught in the middle. Well, welcome to Glow, Johnny C. Fans, I'm glad I'm safe in this broadcast booth up here. Johnny C taking the worst of it. Trying to extricate his microphone, but mostly trying to preserve his own safety. The girls continuing to batter, taking it right on into the dressing room.
Being champion is giving Nanuchka a swelled head. I know. You couldn't get that crown off of her head with a crowbar.
Mountain Fiji stops traffic wherever she goes.
That's because it's impossible to drive around her.
I heard Nanuchka's relatives worked at a power plant.
Yes, they were part of her nuclear family.
Tiffany says for her, money is no object.
She's right. It's a way of life.
Well, Dad, to be honest with you, we came up a little short tonight and didn't make any money. But I'm sure next week will be better. Hello? Hello? Dad?
Listen, you have some nerve.
What are you talking about, Aunt Kitty?
Trying to give me less money.
Listen, we're low on funds. I wish I could pay you what you're worth.
I'm worth my weight in gold.
Of course, that would bankrupt us all together.
Tiffany's having a little joke at Godiva's expense, and the British bombshell looks like she's about to explode. They lock up and the match is underway. Hi, Glow fans, Motormouth Mike Morgan, the Moves and Maneuvers Manual, welcoming you to the start of our third spectacular season of Glow. You've got the two golden girls of wrestling in the ring, and these blonde beauties really know their stuff.
You know, Tiffany reminds me a lot of expensive fine crystals. They're both easily broken. Take warning, Tiffany.
Tiffany Mellon, one of the Park Avenue knockouts, loves the 3 Gs, gossip, glamour, and gold. And she's no pushover either. She's got a black belt in shopping. Godiva taking control of that head scissors. The British beauty says she's here to create her own sexual revolution. I hope she's taking prisoners. Godiva created quite a stir when she arrived. She rode down Las Vegas Boulevard on her horse in the news. That was one time all the gamblers hit the jackpot. Tiffany went for that big splash, but Godiva sets herself and hits the Park Avenue girl with a big splash of her own. Tiffany struggling, and yes, forces her way out. And she nails Godiva with another splash. The match has only begun, and already I'm having deja vu. Godiva goes for another splash, but there's nobody home. She went to the well once too often. Tiffany regroups, preparing herself, and just manages to graze her foe with a drop kick. She follows up with a stomp, making sure this time her foot lands firmly. Fans, we have got some landmark matches today. Mountain Fiji will meet the Voodoo Queen Big Bad Mama in an arm wrestling challenge. Mama is the only woman in wrestling who matches Fiji in size. And Sally, the farmer's daughter, returns to Glow to try and take the crown from Ninotchka. You'll also see Sally's sister Babe in a tag team match coming up. And that's just some of the excitement we've got coming at you. In future programs, you'll be seeing Tiffany's partner, Roxy Astor, Hollywood's cousin, Broadway Rose, the comic book heroes, Thunderbolt and Lightning, Daisy and Gremlina, Liberty and Justice, Stinky and Sneaky, Sunny, the California Girl, Dementia, the newest cheerleader, Vicky Victory, the mysterious star, Cheyenne Cher, Corporal Kelly, the Widow Woman, and Ninotchka's comrade, Major Tanya. I tell you, fans, never before has this much wrestling talent been assembled in one organization. And right now, Tiffany is showing Godiva her attack has had no effect. She's ready for fun and games.
A match with Godiva is so much fun. It's just like horsing around.
But the British bombshell shows her how to play rough and corners her with a drop kick. Godiva can really pack a wallop with her feet. And she does a number on her opponent's midsection.
You be quiet.
Taking umbrage at a fan's remark, and she catches her with a Buckingham bounce. Pinning Tiffany's arms down with all her weight, she can gouge and choke without a fight. The ref steps in, but Godiva uses her curvaceous figure to block the official's view. The British beauty craftily keeping the infraction out of sight. Now I know what they mean by dangerous curves. The ref sees an illegal hold and issues a count. Godiva breaks long enough to stop the count, but attacks the Park Avenue knockout's hair, no doubt trying to get to the root of the problem. The bombshell breaks again, and Tiffany almost breaks her, huppling Godiva to the arena floor, and the New York fashion plate follows her out. Now she's doing a little hair pull of her own, and slams Godiva into the ring apron. But now the Briton returns the favor. Talk about a nip and tuck battle. These two have been matching each other, measure for measure. Tiffany gets the upper hand and delivers one to her midsection. And she sends the foe back into the ring. Now, beginning to mount the corner, she sets... and crashes into Godiva with a flying body press. This could be it. No, she powers out at the 2 count. Tiffany's back, landing hard on the mat. And Godiva flips over, trying for a pin of her own. But the New Yorker is able to fend off her attack. Both grapplers have gone at it full force. It's a wonder they can continue at this pace. Tiffany trying to take control, setting the Briton up, wheeling her around, and sending her into the ropes. Godiva comes off with a cross body block. Tiffany tries to slide under it. No, she catches her right in the midsection, knocking the air out of her. Tiffany tries to escape the pin, but she's too exhausted. Godiva gets the fall. The Park Avenue girl not at all happy with that outcome. A little shoving match and a verbal exchange that probably did not include "Have a nice day."
Godiva! Godiva the winner! Stay tuned, we're coming back with more gorgeous ladies of wrestling!
You know, Hollywood, in the old days, people used leeches in medicine.
Yeah, now they have their own office.
Since the bubblegum factory exploded.
The next cover is Godiva one-fall match, 20-minute time limit.
Ninochka, at last we meet in the ring. Not only have you betrayed your friends, you've disgraced your country by being nothing but a traitor. And what about Aunt Kitty? You may not care about us, but what about Aunt Kitty who's broken her poor heart in pieces? Godiva, please stop. You're breaking my heart. However, everyone knows, Godiva, darling, that you care only for yourself. And if Aunt Kitty over there is such a wonderful manager, how come you cannot afford proper clothing?
She's got a point, Godiva.
Ninochka, now, some of us don't need to cover up.
The 2 lock up. And both go for clotheslines. The Briton only familiar with the wrestling clothesline. She never needs to hang her flowers out to dry. Ooh, the traitor putting all her weight under Godiva's legs. That's got to feel like she was trampled by her own horse. The traitor now calls Paris her home. But I bet Paris said, "Don't call us, we'll call you." Into the ropes. She catches her in body slam position. No, Godiva takes her down. The British are trying to get some revenge for Aunt Kitty. You know, Grandma Moses would never set foot in the ring. She's so out of shape, her bathroom scale got a hernia. Coventry girl sets. She flips over her foe. Ooh, but Ninochka stops her splash with 2 knees. Now she flips over her. But the pink elephant misses the splash totally. If she wasn't so busy showing off, the traitor would have the upper hand. Now she looks more like an upper plate. Godiva works her over in the corner. And now she charges in with the Buckingham bounce. The bombshell virtually exploding on her foe. Gouging away. She really wants to be a sight for sore eyes. 2, 3. The official warns the Englander to break. And the Benedict Arnold of the ring pulls her into a fireman's carry. And dumps her to the mat. Ooh, a big leg drop. Puts her in the driver's seat. Godiva able to kick out. Her legs are so strong she can beat a horse in a tug-of-war. Now she locks the backstabber in a half grab.
is nothing but a bloody traitor. Since she's been in Paris, she's gotten lazy and out of shape. That is assuming she was ever in shape to start with. She's broken my poor Aunt Kitty's heart. Well, I intend to show Aunt Kitty that we don't need Ninotchka on our side. Let her hang out with the likes of Park Avenue garbage. They deserve each other.
Ooh, Godiva, planting that foot in her throat. She wants her all choked up. Ooh, Miss Piggy walked right into that scissor. And the Briton cuts her down to size. She goes for the pin using Ninotchka's own hold. Hoo-hoo-hoo! She booted the Britisher clear over the ropes. The English muffin landed like a heap, a compost heap. Now the pink wad of gum takes over. Ooh, she just catches her with that drop kick. Whoa, she hits her with her own Buckingham bounce. But Ninotchka almost fell off. She belongs in the palace, all right, as a jester. The parasite choking her over the ropes. The traitor's exhausted, but the arena floor did all the hard work. She hauls her up. Choking again. Wait, Tanya drop kicks her off. Ninotchka's arch enemy charged in like the cavalry, or more accurately, the Red Army. Now they double team the pink chiffon charade. There's the bell, but you'll need more than that to stop them.
Interference by turnbuckle. Now it's disqualified.
Disqualified. The match is over. We need security. We need security. Riviera Hotel security. The match is over. It's over. It's over. The match is over. The match is over. The winner of the match are at disqualification.
And they break away from security. Careful, Johnny C. You might break one of your press-on nails. Ninotchka's overwhelmed by the two of them, and that's the first time the Blob was ever engulfed by people.
The winner of the match are disqualification is Ninotchka.
No, it's my turn to clean the house. I don't want to do it because you messed it all up. What?
Can you make a sentence using the word fuchsia?
Ooh, fuchsia. Yeah, teacher. She know that. If it rains the day of the picnic, fuchsia, show up!